Not funny, but it's unfortunate.
Second rest.
I cracked one to the right.
This bitch cheating, bro. What the hell was that?
Both of them.
He said he thought I was cheating.
Both of them.
He thought I was cheating. Sir, I'm sorry. Sorry. No shot.
Why didn't that?
No shot. Oh my fucking god. That was like an action movie scene. How's it going, YouTube? As always, my name is Kevin. Welcome back to another Call of Duty video. And on this video, I'm going to be showing you guys my best settings on Warzone. My movement settings, my sensitivity settings, controller, dead zone settings, and even some of my loadouts or something like that. I don't know. The last video I did this on was on Cold War on my sniping settings, and it did pretty well. It did pretty good. So hopefully this video does pretty okay too, and we'll see what's up. So let's get right into it. All right, to start things off, on my graphic settings, I play on full screen. I play with the 3060. I have my refresh rates at 144, same thing as my monitor. I play on 100 resolution, which is 1920 by 1080. Let's see what else. I have frame sync, VSync disabled. Custom frame rate, I have it at 145, but you can pull it down to 120, which is essentially the better option to do. I just keep it at 145 because that is my refresh rate on my monitor. Brightness, I actually should have it at 50. I don't know, it just goes up and down sometimes. I kind of mess with it without realizing it, but it should be at 51.00. And I'll actually do that right now. I mean, why not? 51.00. I keep it right there on the dot. I don't know. It just has like a nice, I don't know. I always had it at 51.00. Always worked for me. I have NVIDIA highlights disabled. I have NVIDIA reflex low latency disabled. All right, now onto quality. I play on 120 FOV. I have it affected for ADS field of view. I play on camera movement, least 50%. Least, I don't want, you want the least amount of camera movement as possible. Stream quality, have that set to normal. Texture resolution, I have all this set to low, to be honest with you. Have it very low. Texture filter, anisotropic, I think that's how you pronounce it. Low. Particle quality, high. Bullet impact and sprays, have it disabled. Tessellation, I have it disabled. Dismemberment and gore effects, disabled. On-demand texture streaming, I have it disabled because I stream and it uses Wi-Fi to use on-demand texture streaming. So I have it disabled. Filmic strength, I have that set to 0.00. Filmic strength, I have it to 0.00. NVIDIA DLSS, I have it disabled. Anti-aliasing, now this is personal preference, but usually I switch between off or SMAA 1X. Depth of field, I have that enabled. World motion blur, obviously disabled. Weapon motion blur, obviously disabled as well. Shadow map resolution low. Cache spots and shadow sunspots or whatever. This is actually enabled because it gives you more FPS. It gives you more FPS, I guess. I haven't really tested it, but I'm just following it, It supposedly gives you more FPS. Particle lighting, have that low. Obviously ray tracing disabled. Ambient occlusion disabled. Screen space reflection disabled. And those are basically my graphics settings. Now, onto the main fun part. I play on controller. I play on a SCUF controller, so I have my Battle Royale button layout to default. I also have my stick layout to default. I have invert vertical look disabled. Now, this is where it becomes a little bit important here. I often switch from 0.06 to 0.10. Now, this is basically your input delay as much as it gives you less input delay whenever you move your toggle stick. So on the left stick minimum input, I have it to 0.10. On the right stick, I have it to 0.110 as well. Left max stick input, dead zone or whatever, 99. I have these both set to 99 for left and right. Horizontal sensitivity, now I have it really low, mainly because I have a higher field of view, and obviously having a higher field of view, lower sensitivity, it's going to look quicker because you have a higher FOV. You see a lot more in your frames. It's going to look fast. But I usually switch between 6 or 7, but lately I've been having it around 6 or so. Now, custom sensitivity per zoom. Usually I have around 70 for the first 3 optics, but once it goes to like a 4 times scope, I have it set to like the high zoom, regular 1.00. But usually for like iron sights, 2x scope, a 3x scope, 0.70 does the trick for me. Aim response curve type has a sense of dynamic. Control vibration, I have it disabled. I think it's very distracting whenever I use vibration on my controller. I don't know, I just don't like it. Okay, so aim assist, I have it set to standard. You could mess around with these. I think standard works best for me personally. Scale aim assist with FOV, I actually have that disabled. I don't know why that was enabled, but yes, I have that disabled. Weapon mount shared inputs, I have it ADS plus melee. So basically, I'm ADSing against a wall or whatever, I just press the knife button, which is R3, and it makes me mount. Weapon mount movement exit, I guess. I don't know what this does exactly. I have it disabled though. Aim down sight behavior, I have it a hold. Steady aim behavior, hold. Equipment behavior, hold. Use/reload behavior, I have it to contextual tap. Now this is basically where you don't have to hold square, or I think it's X, to pick up weapons or any items on the ground. You just press it once and it picks it up instantly. But it does make you reload. It does make you hold square or whatever button you use to pick stuff up to reload though, instead of just tapping it. Armor behavior, I have it set to apply all. Now slide behavior, I have that set to tap. Now I use a scuff controller, I use paddles, as you can see from right here. I use paddles. Now I have it set to tap mainly because it makes it easier to just press the paddles to slide cancel or whatever button it is. It makes it much easier for the sliding mechanic. Auto move, I have it to disabled. Tactical sprint, I have it to double tap, but I have automatic sprint already, so I don't see the point in this one anyways, whatever it is. But excuse me, I have it to auto sprint, automatic tactical sprint. It makes it so much easier for slide canceling and all that. It's wonderful, and plus you lose the risk of fucking up your controller or anything by pressing the double tap button with a L3 or whatever. Vehicle on camera recenter. I have no idea what that is, but I have it enabled. Parachute auto deploy, I have it disabled. Now I have it disabled because I would like to land on a lower area and just pull my parachute without having to, I guess, have it auto deploy. I don't know. It lets me get to the ground a lot quicker. All right, so those were my my graphic settings, my controller settings, and all that. And this is my loadout that I use currently in Warzone. So as of late, I've been using the Cooper Carbine and the MP40, I think is what it's called. So for the Cooper Carbine, I have the MX silencer, the 22 Cooper Custom, the hand stop, the 60 round drum mag, the lengthened ammunition, rear grip, rubber grip. Optic, I have the G16 2x. For the stock, I have the remove stock. Perk, I have tight grip. And then for perk 2, I have fully loaded. Now for the MP40, I have a recoil booster. For the muzzle barrel, I have the Krusnik 317 MM04B. For the underbarrel, I have the hand stop. Magazine, I have the 45 round mag. For the ammunition, I have hollow points. Now, this is something I've been testing, but it does do a little bit more damage compared to lengthened, since they nerfed incendiary damage or whatever it is. I use rear grip. For rear grip, I use rubber grip. Sorry. Optic, I use the slate reflector. Stock, I use the Krusnik 33 meter folding, 33M folding. For perk, I have vital, and for perk 2, I have fast melee. So, in conclusion, that is my setup. That is my graphics. That is my controller settings, dead zone or whatever it is, sensitivity, and that is my loadout for Warzone whenever I play Warzone on stream or in the videos you guys see. Hope this video helped you guys. If it did, please leave a like, maybe even a sub. I would really appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.